Welcome back everyone, and welcome to another speed paint. In this video, I'm doing a drawing of Nessa from Pokemon Sword and Shield. The initial conceit of this picture that I was drawing, it was for a hashtag that was going around. Well, I guess it wasn't really going around, but someone set up a hashtag for everyone just to draw Nessa for a day, basically. So I thought, hey, I'll do something like this. I'm usually pretty late to the party to a lot of these hashtags and stuff, so I figured I'd try and maybe do something now. I don't know. I like Sword and Shield. I know it grinds a lots of people's gears, but I had fun. Like I talked about in my Splatoon 3 video, a lot of my data for games on my Switch that didn't have cloud saves are all gone, basically. So all of my progress on my Sword and Shield game are now basically gone. So I have to start from scratch. So I was actually thinking about maybe doing like a Nuzlocke or something. Now that I'd have to basically start from scratch. And that's something I think is really fun. I think now that I've been given the opportunity to do something like that. But getting back on topic, I don't know. I think this one was kind of a challenge for me because I really wanted to try and keep it loose, because it wasn't supposed to be like this whole big deal or anything. Just a simple drawing of the character or whatever. I guess I never really anticipated how busy this design is. I mean, there's some decent unity, right? You got, the complementary orange and blue and white with the white and the. I want to say that's black, but it kind of looks like a super dark turquoise for blacks, and then obviously you have like the cyan and turquoise for her hair and stuff. But there's all kinds of like little bits and bobs, like the jewelry around her waist, all of her arm stuff, the Gigantamax bracelet, her hair, the bun, like stuff on her hair. I don't think I haven't done too well with a lot of these like high detailed anime characters. I had massive challenges to deal with when I was doing the zine piece for Xenoblade Chronicles, and I foolishly decided I wanted to draw Rex, even though Rex is like the kookiest design that I've ever seen. I like that piece, but like it didn't stop that drawing session from being like a complete hassle. I think I keep things pretty loose, but I wouldn't say it's for the betterment. I try to maybe mask a lot of the looseness with like a lot of texture and stuff. Yeesh. The neck's kind of long. I like this sort of composition, I think. Having it sort of lean in from the head, from like the bun, and then sort of like lean back towards the left when you get into the body. I think maybe if I'd done this earlier, I'd probably have it maybe lean maybe a little bit early, a little bit higher maybe, and then have it sort of lean back a little bit, make it a little bit more dynamic. I probably also would have had maybe her raise her hand instead of lowering it. But I think looking back on it, I think this looks pretty alright too. I think there's something really sort of I don't know, kind of therapeutic about sort of like drawing kind of messy like this and like carving out the piece rather than starting out clean and stuff. It reminds me a lot when I was doing I don't know, I think a lot of like not glasswork, like ceramics and stuff, and doing a lot of carving and stuff like that. I think that's always sort of the mentality I've been in whenever I draw, especially when I'm drawing really messy like this and like being improvisational and like trying to like carve out like what the picture I want to see in the moment, basically. It kind of feels like you're carving out of like a like clay or something, right? Like you have like the initial idea for the drawing in your head, but like you don't really like have it complete, so like your goals change, like just right there, I forgot that necklace, right? And it's like that's something I gotta deal with now. And it's like now I gotta fix the line art and stuff. and it's never really too crazy. But I do think that it can be kind of fun to sort of like try and carve your way out of like a drawing situation like that. I think it turned out pretty alright, honestly. Obviously things are pretty loose, but I think it turned out for the better. I think I got a lot of really cool pens. Like I said before, I don't know, I like a lot of these pens, but I do gotta like sort a whole lot of them out because there's like a ton that like I don't use at all, honestly. I like a lot of like the real like messy ones, you know, ones that have a lot of texture to them, ones that like replicate pencil drawings and stuff. I've been doing a thing recently where like I throw on texture beforehand and then I do shading and lighting afterwards. In this piece I start off doing shading and then I get into the texture and then I completely forgot about lighting and then I do that like at the very end. Sometimes it's most of the times it's really just to like, you know, just to see just to see how the light interacts with all the color I just applied onto it. I kind of don't know why I did the parallel ruler. I mean, I guess it makes it easier to try and apply texture more equally, right? Because if you throw stuff on like haphazardly, then some colors get too covered up. But if you do it like this, then it's like stuff goes around a lot evenly. I really had to adjust the texture a lot more because I think one issue with that is that sometimes skin color or a specific colors you want for like the character that you're drawing can get really funky. And I guess that's the idea, right? If for the style is that you really want like a lot of funky colors, but it also kind of interferes, right? Because that, look, you see, it's like now the skin's like green and stuff, and that isn't alright. So now I have to like change it a bit up so it doesn't like interfere with the skin too much, right? Because then it's like you're just getting like a completely different color. And it's like you don't want like if you start off with like a green piece and you don't want it to like end up like purple or something, right? The whole idea is just to give like a little bit of texture, right? So there's like there's a lot of finagling you gotta do to like try and make sure that you know you don't lose that initial color that you started off with. I don't know. I think this is like I want to say that this is before the Deku Rayman drawing, so that sort of like chopped off background style that I was doing, where like the top and bottom are chopped off. That sort of like starts here basically. Oh man, I love the way I did the name though. I think the name turned out pretty rad. How I did it and then I threw it on to put it on multiply and stuff. I should probably try doing that more often. With some of these pieces. 'Cause I don't know, I think that looks really cool. Like it's a part of the shadow and stuff, and it goes along with like the silhouette of the character. I don't know, I'm really happy with this piece, and I think it turned out pretty rad. Thank you for watching. Look out for more speed paints. Look out for hopefully more Pokemon stuff. And thank you for watching. Take care and have a nice day.
If you liked the video, leave a comment and tell me what you thought about it. Also, if you want to see more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so that you can always know when I upload a video. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.